like going fast, I like passing, defending. It just brings a joy to me.
Ashton as a racer is one of the most accomplished cadets in North America.
When I'm on track, I'm really focusing on how to be smarter than the other competitors.
He's been on 100 podiums now, and he's won multiple national championships at the highest level.
Sometimes when there's a race, there'll be 50 to 60 entries. Only 44 make it to the final. I'm always in the final. I'm Ashton Woon. I'm 12 years old, and I'm a professional race car driver, and this is No Days Off.
If you're not physically fit in this sport, you'll never be successful. You have to be physically fit to maintain focus. You have to be physically fit to be consistent in the driving.
I think racing is very intense. I think it's exciting, emotional, and very stressful on your body. The difference between rental karting and what I do is way more G-forces. Usually the rental cars go 35 to 40, maybe 55. What I do, it's usually 65 to 70 to 80, somewhere around there.
His routine really isn't any different than adult drivers. Everything they do, we do.
My love for racing started when I got my first little Power Wheels car when I was 18 months. I loved driving it so much. And then when I was 4.5, my dad got me a little go-kart, and then we practiced, and then went on from there. These are my big LEGO Technic sets. This is a Bugatti, this is a Porsche, and then this is another Porsche. And I got these like 4 years ago.
The simulator is great for learning new tracks. He can learn everything he needs to know about the track before we get there. Our goal is always to be ready.
I'm just getting a little bit of a warm-up in before I get there, and I'm trying to just go as fast as I can and practice. When you go to the track, you're going to see a lot of drivers, you're going to see a lot of trailers, a lot of tents. There's going to be a lot of cars going up to grid, and then you're going to hear a lot of cars going out on track. And it's going to be really intense.
So typically on a race day, we arrive at the track. We have a trailer full of equipment that we have to prep and get ready for the day. He'll do some warm-up routines, and shortly after that, we'll hit the track. Reflex training is very important. When you're passing and defending and there's chaos, you have to be able to make very quick decisions.
So these are my blaze pods. These help me with reaction time. I got 76 hits with an average of 370 reaction time, and that's pretty good.
Before I race, track walk is important because I can get a feeling for the track. I can get where I need to be on the track. It can also help me with my lines. Typically, the format of a race is practice, qualifying, heats, and then the final. The warm-up is just a quick little time so you can drive and get a little bit of adrenaline in and get a little bit of a warm-up in.
The mental focus is one of the most important things in racing. There are so many things happening so quickly. You have to maintain focus, otherwise you can go backwards really, really fast.
When I'm on track and my heart is pumping, the adrenaline is pumping, and I'm really focusing on what I need to do, how to go faster, how to pass, and how to be smarter than the other competitors.
Ashton handles pressure extremely well. He's very even keel. He's not emotional on the racetrack. He never gets too worked up. He never gets too frustrated. That's one of his biggest assets.
I think my biggest strength on the track is endurance. Endurance in racing means you don't lose energy and you stay the same mentality through the whole race. Sometimes I get nervous, but I handle it and I get my mind to flow easily, and I'm still trying to focus so I don't go back in the field, but I'm still trying to not let the competitors by.
Ensuring safety on the racetrack is virtually impossible. When he's actually on track racing, I think it's extremely stressful and it's almost hard to watch at times.
I have a lucky penny on my car, and I have this lucky Japanese thing on the back of my bumper.
This is my helmet. Me and my dad designed this. We really like pink and blue, so we decided to go with pink and blue. And the cherry blossoms are for Asian heritage, and it just gives me a little bit of good luck.
Ashton currently races 2 different karts. He is in the latter stages of his cadet career, so he's at an age where he can actually race up. So we've moved up a little bit early, and we're racing bigger kids that are basically full-grown men, and we're also racing kids that are, 10 to 12 years old.
The reasons why I love my dad as my trainer is because he's my dad and I just love him a lot. He's been showing me some things some trainers haven't told me before, like passing later and defending right as the race starts, so I can be up front the whole race, and he usually tells me just to go fast.
No Days Off for us is kind of a perfect way to describe our lifestyle. He is always training, focused, and mentally ready. Ultimately, Ashton's goal in motorsports is to reach the top level.
My goal is to be a professional race car driver at the highest level. Thanks everyone for watching my episode. To check out more episodes like mine, make sure you subscribe.